Hello, I'm JC, the Magical Mystic, and welcome. This PickACard reading will be about your animal totem message, your animal spirit guide message. Alright? Now for disclaimer, please keep in mind that this reading is for entertainment purposes only. This is a general reading, so be sure to maintain balance between your intuition, discernment, and logic, and please do not become fixated nor attached to my readings and the outcome. Also, I want to mention that the card decks that I am using for this reading are listed in the description box along with my affiliate links, in which I earn a commission from your purchase from my links, which helps support me. You do not pay any fees, it's at no cost to you, and you are not obligated to purchase by any means. Regardless, thank you for your support and for watching my readings. I hope they bring you joy and healing. Now here we have 5 piles to choose from. You want to be able to choose however way works best for you and your intuition, your gut feelings, your instincts. Choose what grabs your attention, what pulls you in, what stands out to you. That may be with the piles provided, even the boxes on top, or choosing a number from 1 to 5, looking at the timestamps to see if a sequence might also grab your attention. However way works, once again, best for you and your intuition. And feel free to choose however many piles you feel guided to do. Alright? Let's continue. Here we have number 1, which is the white box with the purple question mark. 2, we have here this blue box. 3, white box, green question mark. 4, pink box. And 5, blue question mark, white box. If you need more time, please pause the video. Another note, I will be using these collectible figures, which are possibly associated with the message of your totem message, your animal spirit guide message, and it might have a message of its own as well, since they are animal figures. So let's get right into your reading. Hello to those of you who chose number 1, and I apologize for any noises you might hear in the background. Let's see what your totem message will be, or animal spirit guide message. Like first, let's start out with the collectible figure. Let's see what we have for you. Okay. We have Tundra. Okay, so what I'm getting from Tundra, which is a white tiger, I feel that you are someone who could be very well protected, or you are someone who's very protective and territorial. You may struggle with control issues, or you're someone who may appear intimidating to others. You may have a serious appearance. I'm getting you're really good with communication. Also, the energy that you project is very intense. You have an intensity to you. Again, very intimidating, or you may come off as that. And I'm getting here very ambitious as well. You're one to go after your goals, your desires, your dreams, your ambitions here. Very in tune with your primal instincts, going for the hunt towards your goals, your dreams, what you want for yourself. You're also very cautious. I feel like you're one to take caution. You may live or be in an environment where it's very cold climate, or I'm getting something about a cold environment and cold climate. You might live there, you might end up living someplace very cold. The winters may be brutal, but you're able to adapt and adjust to those environments. Let me see what else I'm getting here with the tiger. Overall, I feel like, yeah, you're one to take caution, deal with things accordingly and at the right timing. You can also have a playful nature. You may come off as intense or serious or cold to people, but deep down you do have a soft heart. You just don't let people get through to you so easily, perhaps. Or it's just your facade, your complexion. It's just is. Again, you're very protective. I'm getting protective as well as you are protected. And you have an intensity to you. You also, yeah, this allure of confidence and stamina when necessary. All right, let's see if I'm picking up on anything else. Sorry if there are any long pauses. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the moment. Let's get right into your reading. Okay, so we have elephant, grounding. Ground your energies and emotions deep into the earth. We have solar plexus chakra, citrine, abundance. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. Chameleon, soul tribe, it is safe to be seen. Also, this is associated, the elephant, with the element of earth. And the chameleon is associated with the element of air and earth. We have the otter. I apologize for the noises once again. We have the fireflies. The otter is the 2 of cups, 2 of water. The fireflies are the 5 of water, or 5 of cups. Alright, I have these also, these animal totem crystal cards as well. They have an affirmation on the back and a message on the front, and the crystal it's associated with. Praying mantis, spirit of praying mantis, teach me to be patient and trust my instincts in order to know when the time is right for action. Thank you, Aho. Okay, so this correlates to that message about the tiger, how you're one to take caution and wait for the right timing to act upon things. Very tuned in with your primal instincts. We have Septarian, patience, stillness, timing. Horse, spirit of horse, protect me as I journey within to find and heal my wounds. My spirit is free. Thank you, Aho. So we have peach quartz, safe travels, freedom, power. Caribou, spirit of caribou, though I may face arduous times, remind me of my endurance to see this journey to its end. Thank you, Aho. Caribou is associated with low light, spiritual journey, endurance, duality. Armadillo, spirit of armadillo, teach me how to set boundaries while trusting my instincts so that I am not afraid to be vulnerable. Thank you, Aho. That correlates with the tiger as well, how they're very protective of themselves, very territorial, so I feel like that also goes well with establishing boundaries for yourself. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. Starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility. And vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Alright, so what I'm getting here is that you're someone who could also be very sensitive. And I feel like the message here is to have a bit of fun. Don't take things too seriously, especially with the tiger here. To ground yourself, Find ways to, you know, calm your emotions, your sensitivity or anxieties, any fears, doubts, and worries. This talks about stepping into your power, going after your goals and ambitions. It's okay for you to put yourself out there because I feel like you're going to connect with your soul tribe. This could pertain to putting yourself out there within social media in regards to a goal you want to accomplish or pursue, a passion. And I feel like they're telling you you're going to be very successful at it. You're going to receive the abundance that you deserve. Just see the abundance that you have now, work with what you have, and appreciate it and utilize it to the best of your ability, because I feel like you're going to be able to make things work out in your favor. In your favor. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a miracle or something manifesting into fruition here that's going to be quite the blessing for you. Yeah, make your dreams real, get creative, get in touch with that. Don't let anything stop you. I feel like you can be vulnerable, yet still in your power, and establish those boundaries. All right. Yeah, we have the starfish open to infinite possibilities. I see, like, you'll be able to see the possibilities. They're endless. I feel like you'll know how to approach this matter that will best suit you. And know that whatever it is that you do, no matter the time and effort spent, it's not wasted. Keep being consistent, because I feel like your efforts will pay off. And I feel like you'll figure things out, and you'll find a smart way to approach this matter. You'll be able to be clever and strategic in regards to how things come about accordingly. And I feel like also, yeah, be patient with the process. Know that I feel like, yeah, self-protection. You're someone definitely is capable of taking care of yourself, protecting yourself, also establishing those boundaries, and still being true to who you are, vulnerable to your authenticity and individuality and your self-expression or creativity. You have the power to endure, to not give up, to keep persevering. And I feel like, again, it's going to be in your favor. I feel like you have a way of connecting really well with people, with Soul Tribe and the Otter here, the Two of Water. You have a way of connecting really well with people, resonating with them in some way, or them resonating with you. Be able to bring people together. And use your sensitivity as your strength to show your sense of understanding. And also be able to bring forth lighthearted energy and healing where necessary within your creativity. I feel like you will inspire. You will help people that are just as sensitive as you within your creativity. Because once you get in touch with your creativity, it uplifts and heals you and helps you to focus and ground your sensitivity and your sensitive emotions. Your emotions that are getting easily overwhelmed by certain things. I feel like you're learning to work well with yourself and to adapt as well, is what I'm getting here. Able to see the good in the bad and take the bad and transmute it to something better. Again, utilize the abundance that you already have and make it work in your favor as well. That's what I'm getting for those of you who chose this reading. I feel like you're definitely tapping into your confidence and in your power, and it's going to show. You're going to embody that, and I feel like people are going to be intimidated by you, but at the same time, once you reveal more of yourself and what it is that you do, I feel like they're going to start to see I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. I'm so sorry. I feel like they will start to see who you truly are in a sense that you're someone who's really, uplifting and healing. And you are a softie at heart. Deep down you are a softie, and you connect really well with people. I feel like you're cautious about who you connect with. But I feel like you're going to end up connecting with the right people by embracing yourself and putting yourself out there. Like with the chameleon, you're one to have blended in, but as soon as you move to another place, you stand out till you blend in once again. I feel like you have that adaptability and duality to you where you can blend in yet stand out as well. Like you're one to adapt and be flexible with your circumstances as well. Like learn and know where to, put yourself out there and where to, reserve yourself. Be recluse, or is it recluse or seclusive in nature? Or yeah, to keep to yourself. You know when to keep to yourself and to not, put yourself out there, and when's the appropriate time as well. Like, a hunter, like a predator, a primal instinct way. Sorry if I'm not making sense and I'm tripping over my words, but it's like a tiger. You're able to tap into those primal instincts, know when's the right time to come about or take action, and when to, stay hidden and be cautious and observant. You know how to play the waiting game really well, but also you may struggle with that, but I feel like you will adapt, you will learn, and you will progress in that area. I feel like you will develop and mature your skills. And know when to take action, when's the appropriate time, when things are ready. Alright? So that's what I'm getting for those of you who chose this reading. Know that abundance is on its way. I feel like you will become successful in your creative endeavors, your goals, your passion. Know that nothing is wasted. Everything is for a reason, and it's there. You have to see the lesson in all of it, because I feel like it will help teach you what it is that you can do that will, make things better for you. That's actually good for you. Alright, so yeah, once again, let me know what you guys think, if this resonates, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care. Hello to those of you who chose number 2. Let's see what your totem message, your animal spirit guide message will be. First, let's get into the box. Let's see what figure will come through for you. Okay. This one I modified. I named her Jewel. And this one's dubbed as the rock star. So I feel like you're someone who's definitely going to be unique in your creativity. Also, I feel like you may grab some attention. To me, I feel like the message that comes through with Jewel is that you're someone who's definitely unique, especially a mystic. A mystic who will tap into innovative ways and your own self-expression, uniqueness, individuality, and, be very in tune with all that. With your creative ways, I feel like, excuse me, sorry for the pauses. You might be someone who struggles as well with your communication, but don't let that stop you. I feel like you will develop, mature, and excel. Just give yourself time and patience and be consistent in your efforts here. I feel like you'll get through it. But I'm also here getting that, yeah, you're a mystic. You're very in tune with spirituality, but also creativity and self-expression. Very in tune with any hobbies or talents you enjoy, such as singing, acting, painting, drawing, writing, making jewelry, sculpting even. Whatever it is, I feel like you're going to be very innovative in it, very creative as well. And I feel like you're definitely going to be successful and utilize it as your career. And grab attention. Also, what I'm getting here is that the unicorn's all about trust. and loyalty. So I feel like you're someone who may struggle with trust issues, or you're all about trust. This is something that you stand by. And I feel like you're also someone who may become trustworthy as well to people, especially within a social setting. Not only that, like, I feel like you'll learn to adapt to your circumstances, but also learn to be humble about your situation. And also to, you know, not let things get the best of you, especially your own ego. And to learn and know that you are capable to forgive. To forgive and bring forth healing. Because I feel like you're someone who's also a healer. You're someone who does bring healing within, you know, your creativity. And I feel like that's what matters. I feel like that's something you should definitely stick to. But overall, I feel like you're definitely going to become quite the socialite, but also very appealing and innovative to your own unique expression. You have a way of also bringing mysticism into your creativity, or your creativity being very creative with mysticism and spirituality as well that you tap into. You could even be a tarot reader, a psychic medium. You work well with your craft. I'm picking up on. Alright, let's get into the cards. Okay, so we have Panda, associated with the air and earth element, balance. Ask how to bring balance into this situation and into your heart. We have chakra balance, cycles. Out of chaos comes creation. And down below are the crystals it's associated with, which is Amazonite, carnelian, peach moonstone, red jasper. We have Raven, wise woman. A change is coming, associated with the air element. We have the Seven of Fire, flamingo. We have karma, which is justice. Okay, we have elk. These cards are animal totem messages, cards. The animal totem oracle, which is associated with a affirmation and crystals and a message. Here we have elk. Spirit of elk, teach me how to pace myself so that I have the strength and energy to reach my goals. Thank you, Aho. Fire agate, camaraderie, stamina, and balance. We have balance once again, especially with justice, karma here. Ram, spirit of ram, help me take advantage of the opportunities that come before me while trusting that I will be safe. Thank you, Aho. Ram, fuchsite. New beginnings, strength, balance. Again, balance is coming forth once again. New opportunities I'm also getting here, especially with the changes coming. And we have messenger totem. So the elk is your messenger totem. This totem will come into your life quickly and will leave once you have understood its message. The message may be small or very loud wake-up call. It may cause delays in your life or be of some help. It can be positive or negative. It is impartial and only here to deliver your message. And we have journey totem, which is the ram. This totem will appear at a crossroad in your life. If you choose the right path, it will be friendly, traveling companion. It is there to guide you and help you back to your path if you become lost along the way. It will stay with you until your journey is complete, which could be months or even years. So yeah, I feel like there's a strong emphasis on being balanced. Balance, balance, balance. Finding balance within your situation. Excuse me. Also finding balance between your spirituality and the physical. Learning how to be discerning in your ways. Discernment, which is all that all about that balance between your intuition and logic. So making sure you establish that well, like making sure that you utilize your logic really well, especially within your creativity and within your spirituality. You want to find balance between the divine and the earthly realm. We have koi fish spirit. Excuse me. There is always enough. Hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. Owl spirit, you see clearly now. And buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. All right. So yeah, I feel that there's a cycle that you're going through. There's repetitive situations in order for you to understand what's going on, to acknowledge it, and to be able to come out of it. Karma. I feel like maybe you're letting your ego get the best of you, thinking that there's not enough, or you're under the attack. I feel like you feel like you're put into a defensive position. But I feel like you need to let go of that defensive position. Still be true to who you are, but learn to shift your perspective instead of that of your own in order to see things clearly and find balance. Ask your guides, because I feel like they will help you understand what it is that you need to. It could be that you may struggle with your finances or career. And it's like you want to be able to do what it is that you love and become successful at it and be financially stable. And I feel like, abundance is coming your way. I feel like you just need to shift your perception, your perspective, and not let your ego get the best of you, thinking that, oh, this isn't going to be possible, this isn't going to be enough, or see yourself as the victim. Know that you have the strength to get through this, and also the energy to work well with others, to cooperate with others, not just yourself, and be able to find balance within the situation, and not let these things, these difficult situations, get the best of you. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like, yeah, balance will come forth. Strong balance energy. I feel like with what it is that you do, you could also bring balance within your creativity, as I stated with the unicorn jewel. And I feel like you'll learn to find confidence in yourself. What it is that you value. To remain true to that, but not to become so guarded or defensive about these situations. I feel like you'll learn to balance that out. I feel like this is an experience for you to learn from, and when you do, I feel like it will only help you to propel you forward. To gain better clarity and to have established, a better sense of grounding and stability and balance here. But I feel like new opportunities are coming your way. I feel like you will do what you can to make it happen, to see things through for the better. And I feel like you are someone who's very intuitive, and you know that spirit's beside you. They're trying to help you along your journey, to get you to see things a lot better, to know better, and to see things clearly. I feel like you can't beat yourself up as well. You have to accommodate to your circumstances in a more appropriate way that's best for you. Because you have that power to do so and to work really well with people. I feel like it's all about shifting your perspective. Not as seeing yourself as the victim, but seeing yourself with someone with privilege. Seeing yourself as someone with privilege. Also, yeah, like, be careful with entitlement issues. I feel like that's what gets the best of you. I feel like there are certain things that you may feel you're entitled of, and which you're actually not. Again, like, you want to be careful with your own ego, I feel here. Like, don't let it get the best of you, and don't let it put you into that victim consciousness as well. I feel like you'll be able to stand up and embrace your confidence in a better way. You might be someone who gets easily overwhelmed by attention as well within your creativity. I feel like since we have like the rock star here, since I dub her the rock star, I feel like you're going to get easily overwhelmed, and at times it can cloud your judgment. So you want to be careful with that. But I feel like if these situations occur and arise, it's the opportunity for you to learn and to shift your perspective and to do what is best. Not just for you, but to those you may impact or those around you. But I feel like you will find that balance. You will find that understanding and clarity, and you'll be able to work through the situation. Be true to who you are. But still carry that grace. And I feel like there's this regal quality about you, but I feel like there are ways where you can utilize it for good. Not out of spite or envy is what I'm picking up on. I feel like you can trust yourself to work well with others. You just have to, again, put yourself in someone else's shoes is what I'm the message that's coming forth. But also put things in, like, remember to be open-minded, put things in perspective. But also have balance. Being able to discern things well by not just your intuition getting the best of you, but make sure you have logic, you have facts. Like, don't jump to conclusions or assumptions is what I'm picking up on yourself. And don't put yourself in a defensive position. Because I feel like it's only going to intensify the animosity. Or, is that the right term? Or the conflict of your situation. I feel like, especially if you're struggling financially, like, that could definitely cloud your judgment and end up putting you in a position that may not be the best for you. But know that you are abundant. You have everything you need before you. And I feel like you have a way of attracting more if you just shift your perspective. Like, see your privilege in the situation, but also not towards entitlement. In a way that you have, like, don't see yourself as someone that you are to be credited with special privileges. No, it's just that you are someone with privilege, and I feel like you need to lead by example and know how to appropriately or accordingly use it well. those privileges that you already have, but certain privileges that you are not entitled to. I feel like that's where the lack is coming about. I feel like you'll be able to find the balance. Like, know that you are capable of making mistakes, and that's okay. You learn from it and do what you can to, better things, make things better. Don't keep yourself in that victim mentality or consciousness or sense of lack, because I feel like it's only going to bring you down even further. You want to lead by example, doing things that's best. Learn to forgive yourself and others. Try not to be too hard on yourself or on others as well. But I feel like out of the chaos, something good can come out of it. It's all about perception. And I feel like you'll learn to see things a lot better and know better. What not to do, what to do. Because I feel like I feel like you will become a positive influence. But I feel like you can become an influence to the point where it can have an impact on people and affect people. So you want to be cautious of how you affect people. Because I'm getting a message, it could lead to your own undoing or your own downfall. But that's okay. Know that nothing is lost here. There's always enough. There's always a way to get back up and to make things better. It's all a period of growth and learning here, and finding balance and discernment. But I feel like you have the capacity you do have that power to lead by example and to become a positive influence and be a positive influence. Just don't put yourself in a victim consciousness, especially if you do end up having that status and power. That's what I'm getting. Also, I feel like things will turn in your favor when you work on yourself and you work on that sense of lack and you focus on what brings you joy, what connects you with not just yourself but with people around you in a positive, uplifting way. Especially if you're someone who's a mystic, would spirit be your guide? Like, I feel like you do have that potency of relaying divine messages that can be healing and helpful. I feel like that's what leads you to greatness and success for doing something not just for yourself that heals you, but also helps and uplifts others. That's something that you should remain tried and true to, because it's part of your essence, your self-expression, your being. So don't give up on that. You have the strength and stamina to keep going and to persevere, to endure, and know that changes will come about. New beginnings, new opportunities will come about, and you have the strength to handle things a lot better. You will find that balance. Yeah, ask how to bring balance to the situation and into your heart. Especially talking to your own guides. I feel like they will help you come out of this cycle and learn how to be confident and stand up for yourself in a much more uplifting way. Than in a negative victim consciousness, or because that just taps into that bitterness and resentment. So I feel like they're going to help you how to be confident and to defend or stand up for yourself in a way that's much more graceful and harmonious. Alright, so that's what I'm getting for those of you who chose this reading. Let me know if it will resonate, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care. Hello to those of you who chose number 3. Let's see what your totem message or your animal spirit guide message will be. Let's first get into what this figure is. Okay. So we have Owlette, the owl. And with owls, they're known for their wisdom, being very observant. So I feel like the message for you is about, gathering wisdom from your experiences, enabling that knowledge to help you in some way. I feel like becoming more discerning, being better at discernment, or knowing better about something, gaining some sort of clarity, being able to see through your circumstances or even deception. But I feel like you're also possibly going to have some sort of revelation here. Now, I apologize for the noises you may hear in the background. Okay, let's get into your cards. Oops. Okay, so we have the frog associated with water and air element, stepping into your power. Don't take a backseat into your story. It's time to step up. We have root chakra, garnet, security. To feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. We have the deer, associated with air and water. Approach the situation with a light heart. Trust. We have Master of Water, which is the King of Cups. Okay, we have Seven of Earth, Seven of Pentacles, the bee, and this is the blue whale or the humpback whale. To look into that. Okay, we have wolf. This is an animal totem oracle, which is also associated with a crystal. The animal totem crystal oracle. This has an affirmation on the back and the message and the crystal it's associated with on the front. Okay, so we have wolf, spirit of wolf, help me understand my lessons so that I may teach others, all for the highest good. Thank you, Aho. Correlates with how I was saying with the owl, gaining some sort of wisdom or clarity about a situation. Also, learning from your experience, finding some sort of understanding in regards to your circumstances, knowing things a lot better, a revelation even. Associated with lapis lazuli, pathfinder, guardian, teacher. You could be someone who could be a wise teacher as well. We have lizard. Spirit of lizard, show me in my dreams the fears that are holding me back from manifesting my desires. Thank you, Aho. Lizard, preconite, manifestation, imagination, dream time. I feel like for some of you, you guys could be quite intuitive and psychic to some degree. I feel like you're really good with receiving guidance through your dreams and messages, seeing things clearly about your circumstances within your dreams. Also really good with manifestation. Eagle. Yep, definitely spiritual. I feel like you're spiritually inclined or very intuitive. Spirit of eagle, give me strength to reflect on myself so that I emerge new and free. Thank you, Aho. Yeah, I feel like you're in a period of growth and learning and also self-reflection. We have Imperial Topaz, responsibility, respect, grace. Whale, spirit of whale, help me connect with my guides and discover my personal truths so I can sing my song. Thank you, Aho. We have Lemurian Quartz, Record Keeper, Power of Song, Creativity. So I feel like you're also good with your communication, singing perhaps, or you're really good with the messages you relay or the wisdom you share with people, especially from your own experiences. We also have Bee Spirit. We have the Bee twice. Sweet results await. That also correlates with the Seven of Earth, which is all about being patient for you to reap your rewards, because I feel like you will reap those rewards. It's all about being patient and, you know, not doubting the process. Just let things be, no pun intended, and I feel that you will reap the fruits of your labor. Just don't lose faith in your efforts that you've put into this, to what it is that you value and what you want to bring into fruition, your manifestation, your desires. We have Scarab Beetle, magic works through you. Brown Bear Spirit, take time out. You know what? It could be a pun intended, by letting things be. Whatever floats your boat. Snake Spirit, time to heal. Like, it's strange. I don't know why I feel like sharing this with you, but yeah, when I said let things be, and we have the Bee Spirit as well, it's like, it wasn't a pun intended, but at the same time, since it was in that split moment, I feel like I'm alright with it. Like, it's like funny at the same time that just let things be, and we have the Bee Spirit. It's just that, I don't know, it's like that split moment where it's like, you don't intend it for it to be a pun, but at the same time, it's like, it's okay if it's okay if it's meant to be. Just let it be. Anywho, yeah. Alright, just making sure things are adjusted. I feel like, yeah, your efforts are going to pay off. You're going to become very successful in something. Magic works through you. So again, how I was seeing, like, you're very spiritual, intuitive. You could be a psychic or a medium, and I feel like you have a way of bringing magic to life to people, getting them to see the magic in life. Also, it take time out. Yeah, like, be patient. Like, just let things be. You know, take a break. Focus on other matters. If things don't seem to be working out in your favor or as quickly as you would like, just focus on other things that uplift you in the moment. And let this process take its course. Like, things are manifesting in your favor. You just got to give it time. And yeah, with the Master of Water here, you're definitely a healer. You're really good. And we have the Whale twice. I just noticed that. So yeah, you're definitely a healer. You're really good with your communication. Very powerful and potent in your communication, because whales, it said something about, within the guidebook, that whales, when they communicate, it reaches across great distances within the water, within the depths of the ocean, within the ocean. Like, it's very powerful. Again, they have a large tongue, so of course it's going to be quite powerful. But yeah, you're really good with your vocals, the wisdom that you share, the guidance you bring, especially if you're a singer. Like, when you sing from the depths of your being, your soul, and within your vocals, it carries with you that guidance, that experience that just gives goosebumps to people. And it could be just being a really good communicator, not just a singer, but you could potentially have a talent or knack for singing as well. It's quite soothing and healing. Again, you're a healer. I feel like you have this emotional maturity to you as well. Very wise. And I feel like your guides want you to know that you are safe and secure. And if things feel bumpy, to connect with nature or to connect with things that help you feel that sense of security and protection. Yeah, the situation calls for you to have trust and a lighthearted energy that things will come about in your favor, because I feel like you definitely put in the effort to making things happen. You just need to, have a light heart within the situation. Focus on things that uplift you and heal you as well. And just be patient with the process, because you are going to reap your rewards. It's going to pay off. It's going to come about. And I feel like with the Eagle card, Imperial Topaz, responsibility, respect, and grace, you have a way about you that brings forth grace and elegance and respect. I feel like you're going to have like a reputation, and you're going to be very responsible with it and respectful. And you're capable of handling things with grace, I feel as well. I feel like you're also a guardian, like a wise teacher to people. I feel like you have a way of teaching people or healing people in a positive way and helping them with their experiences, whatever they may be going through that resonates with your own experiences as well, or with the messages that you're able to relay within the circumstance from your guides as well, if you're able to tap into, the divine. I feel like you have that ability. Alright, so that's what I'm getting for those of you who chose this reading. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Just be patient, and I feel like, just give it time. Don't give up. Keep doing what you're doing, because it's going to pay off. It's a process. No, flowers don't bloom in a day. It takes time for their beauty to come about into this world, and that makes it all the more appreciative in their nature of what they are and the uniqueness of each individual flower that brings into the environment. I feel like that's like you. Just appreciate the process of you coming out, and then when it's time for you to bloom, I feel like it's going to be all the more rewarding than it is if things were to happen quickly. Seeing the growth of a flower is something beautiful in itself as well. You just got to take things in, nature's time, patience. I feel like it'll be all the more rewarding that you bloomed at the right timing. Know that your time will come. You'll have that better sense of appreciation for it too. For things developing slowly instead of quickly. Because I feel like you would end up being very easily overwhelmed by how quickly things would come about. Alright, so let me know if this resonates, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped. Oh wow, there's a lizard on my window. Definitely very synchronistic here. So I feel like, the lizard totem. That's the first time that I've seen that on this window. So definitely, and we have the lizard card here too. So maybe if you heard like a plop, like a little plop, not like a loud noise, but like, hopefully that came out on camera, the noise. I don't want to show you the window because I don't want to show the space right now, but So that's a sign that there's definitely a lizard spirit or a lizard totem around you. I feel like you could read omens, especially with animal synchronicities. I feel like you're good at reading the synchronicities with animals too, especially with lizards. I feel that intuitive link, connection, or even frogs. So, but first and foremost, I feel like the most prominent totems, sorry if I'm dragging this, but the most prominent totems I feel like is definitely the bee and the whale. So pay attention to those synchronicities, especially if it's only come about once. I feel like you're going to sense the importance if you see a synchronicity, like not as many times, but rarely. I feel like it's going to be important, but also pay attention to the lizard I feel like that's a definitely significant synchronicity, as well as eagles and owls, possibly wolves, but mostly we have here deers, any of the animals you see here, but mostly the whale and the bee. I feel like it's very prominent, and lizards. Alright, so yeah, once again, let me know if this resonates, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best, much love and light, and take care. Hello to those of you who chose number 4. Let's see what your totem message or your animal spirit guide message will be. I apologize for the noises you may hear in the background. Okay, let's see what figure we have here. And we have the chaser. We have the dragon sapphire. And then it's not sapphire like the gem, it's sapphire with 2 F's. 2 F's. I can't believe I just said F's. Oh god. Sorry. It's sapphire with 2 F's instead of a PH. 2 P's and an H. Anywho, let's get into this message. Okay, so, oh wow, I just got glitter all over the cards. Okay. So with sapphire here, the dragon. Oh wow, okay. It's gonna be a while to... Okay, you're definitely a unique soul. Oh, you're like a rare... I'm getting like a rare like you're a rarity. And this is not to boost your ego or anything. It's just appreciate your own uniqueness and your differences, because I feel like you're someone who could beat yourself up, but you're very unique. You're very magical. Very powerful. I feel like you're tapping into your power and confidence. You may not see that about yourself, but just give yourself time, because I feel like it's going to show. You're going to make an impact somehow, some way. You also have wisdom and depth to you. Also, you're very protective in what it is that you value. You could be very territorial as well. Also an introvert, since dragons like to sleep in caves. But I feel like you definitely care about your personal space, your sacred space, and what it is that you value. You could be a homebody type of person as well, but that's where the magic resides. So I feel like you're very magically creative and in tune within your personal space, your sacred space, and your home. I feel like that's where the magic happens. Your home is your solid foundation. Like, it's your kingdom, your safe haven, your sanctuary. I feel like I'm sorry, I'm having throat issues. They're complicated. Oh, that's another thing. Since we have blue here, you could be really good with your vocals. Like, it's very powerful, because think about it. The dragon can breathe fire, but also other elements too, like water, ice, or lightning. It varies. Or even earth, like, you could probably, like, who knows, like, there are different elemental dragons, especially within myths and, you know, artistry. But other than that, you have a very powerful voice or vocals. You have an impact in people's lives. But what's unique about this is that with dragons, it's like they don't flaunt themselves too much. They usually, like, you know, they go hunting and out and about, but they try not to reveal themselves too much to people. They like to, like, reside within their secret space, their safe haven, because they know the dangers of the outer world. I feel like you're someone who could have been sheltered, or you're someone who's sheltered. But there's, like, this link to you and dragons. You're probably fascinated by dragons. You love dragons. Very connected to it spiritually in a way, or you have a wild, active imagination, especially in regards to dragons. But there's this quality to you that's like a dragon, but a really loving, like, humble one. Like, I feel like you have your ways where you can be quite feisty and temperamental when need be, if your space is threatened. Like, again, like introvert vibes in a sense, but to some degree. But I feel like you also have, like, a big heart. Again, dragons are huge. Of course they're going to have a big heart. But also you're someone who's very full of depth and guidance too. There's so much to you. I feel like you can, if you were to put yourself out there, I feel like you're going to grab a lot of attention in some way. But at the same time, it's like that to you, it's like it just comes with the process of who you are. Of course, you're going to grab attention if you're a dragon, you know. But I feel like there's that quality to you where it's like you could grab people's attention. And it's like, whoa. But it's like, despite that, you're not one to grab attention. You're one to, like, stay hidden in your cave and chill there. Because that's where you like to create magic and the things that you value, your precious treasure and your items. You could probably be a little materialistic in a way. Yeah, like, don't let greed get the best of you, but I feel like you could have a knack for luxury or aesthetics, items and materials that are quite appealing to you. Eye candy, you may like to work with that within your creativity. But yeah, I feel like if you put yourself out there, you're going to grab quite the attention. And I feel like there is going to come at a cost where people are going to try to take advantage of you. I mean, come on, you're like this dragon. Of course, like, it's fascinating. You're fascinating. And I feel like you have this power to establish those boundaries and to protect yourself even out in the open. But sometimes there's, like, you know, some things that we can't control that leads us to be vulnerable. But despite that, I feel like you still maintain integrity, grace, poise, confidence, and intimidation to some degree, but not in a toxic sense. But you carry this power to you, and despite that, like, it'd be foolish for people to mess with you or to cross you in that sense, because I feel like you're someone who carries something with you that's truly precious, and it's like, it's not just within your materials or your values, but it's something that you carry personally. It just makes sense that you would be someone who would be in tune to your aesthetics and your materials. And I'm going on about this, but I feel like there's so much to relay in regards to this dragon here. But I feel like you're definitely quite the beauty, inside and out. I feel like you're going to become quite valuable in some way if you, like, were to put yourself out there. I know it's quite particular. So again, this is a general reading, so it'll be up to a certain capacity, or up to a certain point that might resonate. But I'm still getting that quality in some degree, in some way, that you'll be quite valuable or make an impact. But that's not to say that that's what makes you important. It's just who you are in general. Like, truly being your authentic self is something quite valuable that's going to make people, like, want to have you theirs in some way. Like, I'm not saying that, like, don't get your ego boosted. Don't think that that's the only way that makes you feel validated or important. No, because you're someone who finds their validation and see your importance within yourself and what it is that you value in regards to that's true to who you are. And I feel like you have that confidence about yourself. Like, you don't try looking for value and validation from others. No, because I feel like you may not notice this about yourself, but you do have this quality to you. You just gotta shift your perception and see that beauty about yourself. And once you tap into your power and your self-confidence, self-acceptance, and self-love, I feel like it's going to embody something quite powerful that in some way, due to your own unique expression and your own unique individuality and originality, it's going to have a lot of people gravitate towards you. Like, you're like, again, this dragon, you might not see yourself as such, but I feel like a lot of people are going to gravitate towards you. But don't let that, you know, think that, oh, like, this is the only way that I'm able to feel important and such. No, like, that's not going to matter to you, because you find your importance due to loving yourself. And that's that. Like, you don't need to seek attention or anything. It's just, I feel like you'll naturally have people seek your attention. Because I feel like there's something so valuable about you. Like, it could be in regards to something that you're going to do. People are going to find quite valuable, and they're going to want to have some part of you. this could be in regards to career, a lot of career opportunities coming your way, especially with material matters like career, finances, but also like sponsorships or something along those lines. But again, this is when you start to see your power and you start to branch out a little, but I feel like you're someone who's going to have that balance of not just, you know, staying out and about all the time or even in the spotlight in some way. I feel like you have a way of reserving to yourself and keeping hidden and private in some way as well. This is like, you know, there's this sense of fame to it, but at the same time, you have a way of being able to put yourself out there, but at the same time, be able to manage your privacy and intimacy and personal space and have that be respected and protected, I feel. Okay, let's get into the cards before I keep rambling on with the dragon here. But I feel like you will find your confidence, your self-value within yourself and not find that validation externally. Not find that validation externally outside yourself. You'll find it within. And I feel like tapping into that power, that quality is what's going to be a magnet for so much attention around you in some way due to your own uniqueness and what it is that you value about yourself and such. It's going to vary for each of you how that may apply about how you attract so much attention, but despite that, you're not doing it in an egotistical or arrogant sense. But I feel like you're doing it in a wise manner and in a way that's true to your being and being very creative or, you know, productive manner as well, like in regards to what it is that you do. It just comes with the territory of being who you are in some way. That's what I'm picking up on. Okay, let's get into the cards before I ramble on and on. We have polar bear, associated with the water and earth element, nurture. Allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. Again, I feel like definitely an introvert. You may, like, being outdoors or being out and about or being in the public eye could give you anxiety. And I feel like that's going to come with the territory, especially if you're someone who has this dragon quality to you where you're going to end up attracting a lot of attention somehow. But I feel like you'll be able to work things out. I'm sorry about the noises you hear in the background. Okay, we have throat chakra, turquoise, truth. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. And I apologize for the noises once again. Full house, kids and brother and nephews playing video games and little kids all active and playful in the background too. So sorry if you hear the noises and disturbances. Hopefully you don't mind. It is what it is. I just gotta adapt and work with it. Okay, so we have, as I was saying, throat chakra, a powerful communicator, especially with the dragon here, or really good with your vocals. I mean, dragons breathe fire. It all comes from their throat too, and their belly, their sacral and solar plexus chakras too. Yeah, speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. Also, you're someone to speak from your heart. And you're also someone could be very nurturing. We have the peacock, self-love. Time to celebrate you and all your magnificent life. So I feel like you will tap into your self-love. And when you do, I feel like, again, you're going to be like this peacock where you're going to grab so many people's attention. Again, like, I feel like a lot of people want to seek your attention. So if you do have some sort of like fame type of situation, I feel like prepare yourself for a lot of people wanting to gain your attention is what I'm saying here. You're probably someone who's going to be nervous about that because you're like, again, you deal with anxiety and you like to keep to yourself and you're not one to, you know, try to grab people's attention. It makes you feel a little uncomfortable is what I'm picking up on. Okay, so we have the, what was this? The leopard? Yeah, the leopard, seeker of fire. And we have the fool, coyote. Okay, we have lynx. This is the animal totem crystal cards, which it gives you the animal totem along with affirmation, the messages, and the crystal associated with the animal. Okay, Spirit of Lynx, give me the strength and wisdom to see what I have failed to see so that I may heal. Thank you, Aho. Again, you may have a difficulty seeing yourself in a positive light or seeing yourself unique or appreciating yourself, loving yourself, but I feel like you will learn to do so. And there's so much blue, so much throat chakra energy, as well as third eye, because we have here ancient skills, hidden skills, clairvoyance. Again, something about those hidden skills where, again, the magic that you create comes within your personal space, your sanctuary, your home. So if you keep it hidden within your home, you don't bring it out and about in some way. But I also feel like you're definitely in tune with your psychic abilities, your spiritual abilities. I feel like you utilize that as well. We have Porcupine. Spirit of Porcupine, remind me to release fear and allow joy in my life, knowing that I am protected. Thank you, Aho. Porcupine, citrine, childlike innocence, playfulness, humility. I also felt that about you. Like, you're someone who could be quite humble yourself, despite having this dragon quality and, you know, liking, like, aesthetic luxuries. I feel like, yet you're still humble. Like, you can't help but, you know, fancy yourself with eye-appealing, eye-candy things. And it's just, it's something that's, like, part of who you are, but I still feel like you're humble. It's, like, not to say that you're greedy, but I feel like you might, you know, have a bit of conflict and challenge with greed at times, so be careful with that. But, yeah. We have Salmon. Spirit of Salmon, help me remember what I know and trust this knowledge to guide me to my destination. Thank you, Aho. We have Phenicite, Keeper of Wisdom, Inner Knowing, Trust. So again, you're very intuitive. You have wisdom and depth to you. And I feel like you're someone who could be quite trustworthy and reliable. But you try not to come off as too trustworthy as to not be taken advantage of. I'm getting here. You try to, again, you have this shield of scales surrounding you to try to keep people at bay from trying to take advantage of you. I'm picking up on. And we have Mouse. Spirit of Mouse, help me make wise choices without fear holding me back from accomplishing my goals. Thank you, Aho. We have Hematite, Organization, Scrutiny, Vision. I feel like you're really good with observing things, but I also feel like you may come to your suspicions about things. Again, with scrutiny here, I feel like you observe and you tend to doubt certain things, but I feel like you have to work with that. I have to get into that. I'm also getting here, like, with the Mouse, again, you value your possessions, your treasures, but at the same time, you may be picky and selective about things as well. I'm picking up on, like, I feel like you can adapt and such, but I still feel like you still have your taste, your aesthetic taste as well. Your excuse me, we have the Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. A lot of blue. A lot of blue. Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. So much blue. I feel like blue is a powerful color in your situation due to the dragon being blue and her name or his name being Sapphire, and then we have so much blue surrounding. We have Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. Alright, sorry about the frame, I had to adjust. Okay, so now that hopefully things are better adjusted here. I feel like there's something really powerful about your vocals. Also, your gifts, your spiritual gifts, clairvoyance, and with vision here. Again, you're good with visions, visualization even. You have a fun way. You have a childlike innocence quality to you, because I'm getting that with the dragon as well. Like, see how cute this dragon is, especially with its eyes. It looks so pure and innocent. So I feel like you have that quality about you. But I feel like you have a way of lifting people up. And with the Seeker, which is the Page of Wands, I feel like you have this youthful quality to you, but I feel like you're very creative, and I feel like you're going to gravitate people's attention as well in some way, pursuing your passions. You're taking a chance on what it is that you value. I feel like you're taking a risk, a leap of faith, a chance, especially with the Fool card. So this definitely coincides with each other, the Page of Wands, Seeker Fire, and the Fool card, where you're taking that risk, that chance, that leap of faith into something that you're passionate about, that you want to seek or go after. Here, I feel. And it's regards to your self-expression and also your intuitive abilities. And I feel like you could also reveal yourself as well, like you communicate with people, but also present yourself, show yourself. I feel like you have powerful physical attributes that are quite appealing as well. I'm getting here especially with the peacock. I'm also getting with the peacock where you're possibly going to be really good at attracting a lover or admirers, but a potential life partner, I feel. And you just being true to yourself. Also being very wise and relaying messages that come from deep within you. I feel like, again, you're quite magical. It's very powerful as well. It's going to show. Trust the great mystery. You are quite mysterious and enigmatic. You're quite the enigma. Here, like, again, there's this quality to you that's quite captivating. And Spirit has a plan. I feel like things are all happening for a reason. And I feel like this is part of your plan, your life purpose, I feel as well. I feel like you're meant to present yourself to people and also communicate, especially in regards to your spiritual abilities or your creativity or your hidden skills that you keep within. Could be your hidden beauty or your hidden knowledge as well. Bring your ideas to life. I feel like you have an idea of what it is that you want to do. Go ahead and go for it, because I feel like it's going to be in your favor. And I feel like you'll be able to adapt and adjust to your circumstances. I feel like you'll discipline yourself and organize yourself accordingly. And things are going to pick up speed, pick up the pace when you present yourself in some way. I just get that feeling. Like there's a plan set in motion that was already divinely orchestrated, and it's something that you're in tune with. You're already connected with. You already know what that plan is. It's all about you taking that leap of faith, taking action. You know the truth already, and you're going to embrace it. And I feel like you're going to do this for yourself because you love yourself. You're not going to do it to grab people's attention or to, gain popularity or anything like that, because you are this dragon. I feel like it's just naturally going to come. And you're not going to try to be too influenced by all that. You're just going to be influenced by what it is that you love doing, that you care about. And still be like this nurturing person, this healer, I feel as well. And getting in touch with your creativity because you love it. You're into it. And for that reason alone, I feel like that's what also what gets people to be attracted to you, because you're someone who has this detachment quality to you about outside things. It's quite ironic and contradicting, because you have this quality of, appeal to your aesthetic luxuries, but at the same time, like, it's not about, what's on the outside. It's about what's on the inside, and I feel like you have something that's artistic about it, and you're able to bring the balance. You're able to bring the best of both worlds. That's what I'm getting here. With the material, but also with, the emotional and the value of what's within your heart. That's what I'm getting here. Like, you're not trying to be superficial in a toxic way. I feel like you have a way of being, you know, healing about your superficial qualities, which isn't really superficial, it's just natural. Okay, so what I'm getting here is like you have this powerful appeal and attractive qualities within your material values and your natural values, and you're able to combine it and make it something very healing and productive. And you do it for you. You don't do it for any outside source or influence or superficial gain. You just do it because you love it. It's something artistic to you. That's what I'm getting here. And I feel like you're going to take a chance on it, and I feel like it's going to pick up the pace in your circumstances. You're also going to be very innovative with your creativity, your ideas, your projects. Alright, so that's what I'm getting for those of you who chose this reading. Sorry this turned out to be way too long. Let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care. Let me see if I'm getting anything else. No, that's pretty much it. I feel like drawn to this, like, childlike innocence, playfulness, humility. I feel like, again, you have these innocent qualities to you. And I feel like you bring that within your creativity and what it is that you do. Especially with the Page of Wands here. And the Fool card. Like, you have this innocence, this blind optimism, this purity to you. You just bring it about. And it just works well with your magic. That's so appealing and attractive here. Your qualities and your attractive qualities, your attributes, your talents, your skills as well. It just all comes together nicely. You bring it together nicely. You heal people. You nurture people with it. And you're very humble about it. And innocent and pure about it as well. Alright, so yeah, that's it. Thank you. And take care. Hello, for those of you who chose number 5. Let's see what your totem message or your animal spirit guide message will be. Let's see what we have here. Oh, we have Precious. Okay, so what I'm getting here with Precious here, the dog, I feel like you're someone who's very loyal, playful, unconditionally loving. You're precious, as the name states. I feel like with the purple, you're quite intuitive, but you're someone who's just very, you have a zest for life. You're very joyful, very loving, friendly, social, whoops, and she falls, sorry. Social, loving. Let's see what, you're fun. You bring fun into your environment, into your world, into your surroundings. You try to get people to join in on the fun. Yeah, you're very caring, very lovable. And I'm getting very sweet. You have this quality to you that's very also family oriented, or you're very tried and true to connecting really well with people. Let's get into your cards. Let's see what else I'm getting here. I feel like you yourself could also be a socialite, but you're very fun and unique and playful, innovative as well, but very creative in your ways. And speaking of the dog, we have a wolf. We have heart medicine, also associated with the elements earth and air. Let go of what which does not serve your highest good. Excuse me, let me say that again. Let go of that which does not serve your highest good. Also, if you chose number 5, you probably have been drawn to the other previous piles, because within each pile there's an animal that also correlates to another pile that pops up again. The wolf, I believe, popped up for pile number 3, one of the cards. And possibly, yeah. Let's just get into it. If you ever feel drawn to one of the previous piles, feel free to check it out, because there are probably some animals also popping up. The same animals within other previous piles popping up as well. We have Crown Chakra, How Light, Meditation to see more clearly, close your eyes. Okay, we have Leaf Cutter Ant, Army of Life associated with Earth element. Ask for help, seek support, you are not alone. I feel like you may be a lone wolf here, in which let go of the toxicity or the people that aren't serving you and find the people that do. I feel like this is about finding your soul tribe, which also was within another pile, one of the previous piles. Could be the first one. Or the second, depends. But also, I'm getting here, like, you're not alone. I feel like this is all about finding that pack, that sense of belonging. I feel like you'll find that within yourself. But I also feel like you do have a sense of loyalty. Also charisma, I'm getting, and artistry, creativity, but also this friendliness factor. Like that true sense of friendliness and trustworthiness. Being dependable and reliable. I feel like you'll find the people you're meant to connect with. And it's okay for you to reach out. Let's go on. We have Soul of Air, which is the Ace of Air. We have here a Puma, I believe. And we have Teacher of Earth, which is the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the hare, the rabbit, or it's called the hare. Okay, we have the spider. I believe the spider also popped up in a previous reading. I don't know if it's the same one. I think it popped up in one of the previous piles. You would have to see if that correlates to you, if you feel guided to. Spirit of Spider. Oh, by the way, this is the Animal Totem Crystal Oracle, where we have an affirmation as well. As well as the crystal it's associated with and the message on the front. Spirit of Spider, teach me to face my fears so that I am free to create the life of my dreams. Thank you, Aho. Oh, we have the Otter Spirit. I believe the otter popped up for those of you who chose number 1 or 2. Spirit of Otter, help me honor my feminine side with ease and playfulness. Thank you, Aho. Again, that playfulness energy, with especially the precious here. Moonstone, feminine energy, playfulness, honor. I'll adjust the cards in a bit. Skunk, Spirit of Skunk, teach me to walk my talk, free from ego, so that my reputation is honorable. Thank you, Aho. Again, this coincides with you being in the spotlight in some way or a socialite. Self-esteem, reputation, respect. We have Fox. Again, also correlates with the wolf and the dog. Within the same family. Whoops, sorry. We have Spirit of Fox, help me remain silent and observant of my surroundings in order to make the right decision at the right time. Thank you, Aho. This correlates with one of the previous piles too. Fox, Tangerine, Aura Quartz, Camouflage, Observant, Playful. Again, that playful energy comes out a few times. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have Canary Spirit, sing your own song. It's okay to be who you are and to love yourself, and I feel like you'll connect with people who resonate with you. Your authenticity and your individuality. Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. That kind of correlates with the whale spirit, which was in a previous pile. I feel like that was pile number 4. You could have probably just picked all piles and you would see the animal totems that keeping repetitive and popping up. We have the porcupine spirit. The porcupine spirit also came up in another pile. Time for beginner mind. And we have the white raven spirit, trust in the magic. Alright, so for your totem message, okay. It's okay for you to be playful in who you are. Let go of the things that aren't serving you. Let go of those toxic ideals, expectations, fears, doubts, and worries, insecurities that are holding you back. Let them go. It's okay for you to tap into your playful side, to be who you truly are. Be more nurturing and caring towards yourself, especially loving. If you notice with dogs, especially bigger dogs, I've noticed that they tend to be quite more comforting in some way. Well, even little dogs too, but I've noticed with, we have a big dog here. Her name's Coco. She's like a German Shepherd Labrador mix. And I've noticed, like, if you're feeling sad, if you're, like, crying about, she'll come and she'll just put her paw on you and she'll also lean on you and give you a hug. And she just did that, like, naturally. Like, that's just a natural instinct that they have to comfort. They have empathy. They empathize. And they do what they can to, you know, make you feel better. And that's really sweet. They could also be very territorial. That too, but I feel like they're very sweet and loving, so I feel like you need to be that with yourself, but also surround yourself with any pets that comfort you, that you love. If you love animals, you know, or just surround yourself with people that can be comforting, as well as, you know, kids, your siblings, nephews, nieces. I feel like it's very helpful because they have a way of, you know, distracting you from the negativity that bombards your mind and your emotions. So I feel like that's one way of helping you. Also, getting in touch with your creative spirit. Whoops. Oh, I forgot. This card is associated with Utilite, Weaver of Fate, facing fears, and creativity. So yeah, get in touch with your creativity and it'll help you face your fears. Like, it'll distract you from the fears being so prominent within your mind. I feel like you also have the capacity to channel. You could grab a journal, write down your feelings and thoughts. Also, you know, write down questions and see what random thoughts pop into your mind that help you answer that question. Even if it doesn't make sense, write them down. Because, you know, thoughts that pop up that are of your own, that are not of your own thought process, is a way of letting you know that those are your guides. The divine communicating with you, or whatever higher power you believe in, or even your inner voice, your higher self. And I apologize for the noise you hear in the background, the lawnmower going off. I know there seems to be bad timing and disturbances within my readings. That's why it's complicated to do them, but I'll try to make do with what I can. So I apologize. Hopefully it's not too much of an issue. But I feel like, yeah, like, listen to what comes forth within your intuition, your meditation. And it doesn't have to be, like, sitting there for, like, an hour trying to get something. No, it's pretty quick, actually. You just, you know, it helps if you have a pen and paper or a journal to jot down things in. So, yeah, like, write down a question. You know, make sure you ask for protection. You protect yourself. Envision yourself being embodied with white light surrounding inside and outside of you, like embracing you, even your property, your home, your entire space. It helps to envision light, white light, holy, divine, or whatever higher power you believe in, light that protects you and shields you and lets nothing negative come through whatsoever. It is your sacred space. So it helps to, you know, establish that and connect better with your guides and higher self. And I feel like once you do, you have established that protection. You're able to ask a question about what you want to know and then wait for the answer, and it'll just pop up into your mind. And what pops up into your mind is not of your own thought process, your own thinking. It's just random. It comes in randomly, these thoughts that are, again, not of your own thought process, and write it down. Even if it doesn't make sense, just write down and see what comes about. And I feel like it'll help you gather guidance within your situation. And it's okay to be who you are. To be okay with being different, because I feel like there are going to be people who resonate with you, who can relate with you and connect with you in regards to you being your own different self. It's okay if you're like the black sheep, but you're not really the black sheep, because within the world there are people that relate to you, that resonate with you. It's okay to be who you are. If everyone was the same, it would be completely boring and dull. And there would be no growth. There would be no inspiration. There would be no understanding. In that sense that of, let me rephrase that. Yeah, there would be no growth. There would be no inspiration. And no one would understand or put things in perspective. I feel like they would just be stuck in the same routine, the same thought patterns. If everyone was the same, it would just be completely boring. There would be no wisdom to gather. It would just seem pointless. So that's why it's beautiful that everyone is different and unique in their own way, and it's okay to, embrace that, especially about yourself. And with life as a mystery, okay, trust when things don't go as planned or strange things happen. I feel like it all happens for a reason. Trust in the magic. I feel like there's going to be quite strange occurrences that come about that might actually be really good for you, might be helpful. Time for beginner mind. I feel like this is letting you know to try to be open and eager to learn something new and to start something new. To do things a little differently. It's okay to do so. Think outside the box. Be a little innovative in your ways, and that's true to your own self-expression, your own authenticity, your own individuality, and your intentions here. With Soul of Air, I feel like you're going to have that wisdom, that clarity, and I feel like you're someone who could be quite trusting too, trustworthy. And I feel like you're going to be able to establish your own independence and business in regards to your own uniqueness and your own differences. You'll be able to utilize that in some way to be able to become independent, financially stable, and supportive of yourself, your goals, and be very nurturing towards yourself and allow yourself to receive what it is that you want and to help bring things into fruition. Also, within your finances and business as well. And I feel like, with the skunk and the Queen of Earth, or Teacher of Earth, Queen of Pentacles, I feel like there's this correlation that I feel like you will end up having a reputation, and I feel like you'll be really good at taking care of it and being responsible with it. And I feel like you'll be able to handle things with grace and respect. I feel like you'll be able to honor who you are and those around you, and to, be quite nurturing and considerate. And you will be holding high self-esteem, but also you'll have better self-esteem in working with what it is that you value, that you appreciate, that you love doing, that's true to who you are and your creativity. And I feel like you're going to gain quite the attention and reputation for what it is that you do. Again, being quite the socialite, as I was getting with the Precious there. And I feel like you will be supported. You won't be alone in your endeavors. And people will support you in your own uniqueness, your own self-expression and individuality. And I feel like you won't need that as validation to love yourself. I feel like that source comes from you, yourself. And I feel like you'll learn to love yourself being who you are, because it's beautiful and it's wonderful. You're going to tap into, You know, singing your own song, being, again, true to who you are, your own individuality and self-expression. You could be a singer. For some of you, you could be quite magical and mysterious, very intuitive, or very creative, very innovative with your creativity, very unique in your ways. And I feel like you're going to be quite successful within your business. Very playful, too. And clever. I feel like you have a way of blending in, but also standing out. This correlates with the previous piles as well. Like I feel like 2 or 3 of the previous piles. Especially number 4, it kind of correlates. Like you have this playful side to you, but you're able to blend in, but also stand out. That's what I'm also getting. So check one of the previous piles if you feel guided to. You can even choose all of them because I feel like there's some sort of connection to each pile amongst each other. A message, a recurring message that comes forth. So you might be drawn to all piles as well. So yeah. But I feel like you'll also find a way to be mindful of things, especially of yourself, your creativity, and how it affects people in some way. But still being true to who you are and adapt to your circumstances. Especially with like camouflage, being able to blend in when and where necessary and stand out where you feel is best. Being true to who you are in the situation, but also, you know, like not letting your ego get the best of you. Being friendly and cooperative. And I feel like you'll be able, by blending in, I feel like you'll be able to stand out by putting yourself out there, socializing with people, but also being able to step back and, you know, be reserved and keep to yourself and not, like, be too social. I feel like you'll find that balance, you know, having time for yourself and for others. I feel like, yeah, you'll be able to trust in the synchronicities, the magic that comes about. And see, like, wow, like, how it all comes together nicely and makes sense and helps you in your circumstance. Helps you to free yourself from things that are negative or holding you down. But also be open and mindful to different perspectives on things and respectful and helpful as well. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for those of you who chose this reading. Let me know what you guys think. If this resonates with you, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best, much love and light, and take care. Also, one more thing I wish to add, I feel like you will gain that sense of clarity, but also success in your goals. You'll know what to do, especially when the time is right. Alright, so yeah, that's it, and take care.